Howdy 276. I just wanted to put together a little explanation for what we would expect moving forward. In the first session, I had put a survey out for the class, you'll recall, because actually every last one of you completed it. And that survey asked whether or not you wanted to conduct the course as an can I call it an online in-person course where all of us were at home but we would do it together, an online course every other week, or by appointment only. And actually, I'll call it most of the course, 60 or so percent of you, just a little bit greater there, of wanted some real portion of the course to be for us to be together, whether or not that is via a Zoom meeting or otherwise. So we will do just that. So I know that you've probably already gotten a message from me that says exactly what you're about to hear, but just in case, I thought I would put this together just so that we could hash out everything that we're going to need. So this, in session 2, we are not going to do the in-class meeting. By the time this makes it out to everybody, it's going to be a little bit too late to do that anyway. What we will do is every week on Thursdays from 7 to approximately 7:30, I will host a Zoom meeting. I'm pointing here at the Mac, probably where I'll do it. And it will not be mandatory. Roughly 60-ish% of you also, depending on the week, are not going to be able to attend. So I'm not going to fight with that. So what I'll do essentially is every week we will have a 30-minute Zoom meeting where you can choose to attend, you can choose to ask questions, you can choose to use that time to form a project team with other individuals from the course, and you can, get the advantages of the synergies of working in a project team. Just because we are all of us, quarantined at home doesn't mean that I still don't believe, and I really do, that having project teams works in your best interest. A project team is the fastest way to do two things that are important for your skill set. Number one, it's to calibrate your skills based on just the material in general, right? It is the best way that you can tell that your skills are going to be applied in a correct manner, right? Because you'll have to prove it in a project team. The next best thing that project team does is it brings together everybody's, different ideas of how to apply any of the things that we are doing. And it really pushes everybody, I think, in a very, very positive way. It pushes everybody forward because, it is essentially supercharging what what the other project team members know, and it's moving you forward in a way that without the competing ideas of a project team you wouldn't ordinarily be able to do. You can tell by my advertisement here just how important I think that is. So we will have every Thursday a non-required meeting time. That'll run from 7 to, who knows, but probably approximately 7:30. And we'll use it in whatever way makes the most sense for you. So you will still see here on Eagle, you will still see all of the podcasts for the various components that make up the chapter. Those are going to remain there. You will still see here in Messages in Eagle the video demos that you'll start to see this session here. Those are going to be there alongside of code samples that I put together that you can either walk through as text or you can walk through with me with those videos. And all of those things are complementary to what you would have seen in the classroom environment. To further that along, we'll have those meetings. So hopefully we'll get everybody's, check mark boxes there for all of the things that you need. Please remember, over the course of this week, I know it was only chapters 1 and 2, but over the course of this week, there wasn't a ton of questions from anybody. And I expect that will change as we continue on, right? Because the course material is going to ramp up. But for those of you who are hanging on to a question that you just didn't ask, don't. Remember to ask those questions so that you get satisfactory resolutions to those, so that you can continue on with all of the material in a way that really is going to help you out. So I just wanted to provide this as an update. It's a supplement to what you'll already have seen, potentially already have seen in messages, but just in case that's a little bit more in depth. So every session, not mandatory. Do what you want.